first game that I ever really got into when I was like 16, 17. I would play this game for like 10 hours straight. I don't know, I just love how open the world is, and even though the graphics are not good for today's standards, I really think there's something so special about this game, and it just has so many options for the player, and the lore goes crazy. It is very funny to play it long after it's been out because you notice certain things playing it so long. One of which is the fact that they use like the same 6 voice actors for all of the dialogue. That really tickles me. I think it's really funny. If you've never played this before somehow, or if you're just not a fantasy person, Skyrim is an open world RPG. So you could be an elf, you could be an orc, you could be a, I don't think there's a human option, but there's like, fantasy human versions. You can choose like which kinds of weapons you want to use. Like if you want to be an archer or a two-handed weapon person, or if you want to use a dagger, or if you want to do stealth versus magic. Like there's so many options. So this one is very near and dear to my heart. I have this on PS4, and I also got it for the Switch. And the person at the video game store, I called them to put Skyrim on Switch on hold for me if they got a copy in. It was a used video game store. And when I went in to pick it up, the cashier was like, "Why did you get this?" And that was really funny to me. I didn't realize until after I got home with the game that the reason he probably said that is because the graphics are horrendous. Like so bad. But I still love it anyway. Okay, another game that I love, probably equally as much as Skyrim, is The Last of Us Part 2. I like Part 2 more than Part 1, which is maybe a hot take. But hopefully the controversy about this game has died because that was 2020. But yeah, the game mechanics are amazing. The story is very well written. And Naughty Dog, the development company, always does a really amazing job with graphics. So, I don't know, this game's very long. And this is very embarrassing, but I've probably replayed this like 7 or 8 times at this point. I actually have Ellie's tattoo, not on my arm where she has it, I have it on my leg, but yeah. The story's very important to me. I love this game. The last game I want to show you is, I don't like it as much as the other two, but it is still very fun. It is Resident Evil Village. I have not played all of the Resident Evils. I've only played this one and the one before Biohazard. And I love how campy this game is. It is so silly. Ethan Winters is such a silly character. I love, I think it's Video Game Donkey does a video review on this, where like Ethan always says weird comebacks after he defeats a monster, and they're always really underwhelming and like PG rated. It's very silly. But I got this from a used video game store. That's why it has all these stickers on it. But yeah, like I said, I love fantasy, so really spoke to me. I love the Vampire Sisters. They're so slay. And I don't know, it's just like, it's really gross in a way that I enjoy. It's not my favorite game mechanics or story ever. It is definitely not on the same level as the other two games that I showed you, but it is still very, very fun. And honestly, the most scared I've ever been playing any video game was in the Dollhouse segment of this game. And if you've played this before, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Okay, so those are the games that I wanted to show you. And it's really windy outside. I hope that's not too loud. But I have some video game items I thought would make some great noises. So this is a nostalgic item for me. This is my Nintendo DSi XL. I got this when I was 11 years old. I'm 26 now, and this thing still works. But I'm not actually going to be playing this because I did not charge it. I just wanted to, sorry you can see my reflection, I just wanted to make some clicky noises. We've got the camera, we've got a star, a fire flower, and a mushroom. This comes with Mario pre-installed, I want to say. But I use this thing to death, and you can tell because the oil in my finger pads literally wore off the paint, which is very funny. One of my favorite ASMR videos of all time is probably the first one that I ever watched. It was this really lo-fi video of someone playing on their DS, and the quality was so low, but I loved it. It really like sparked my love for ASMR and like all these little tactile noises and all the clicks and stuff. I actually don't know what I have in here. Let's see. It's Mario Kart. Yup. I also have Nintendogs and Cooking Mama and something else I can't remember. When I was a kid, I was obsessed with how this looks like a little laptop computer. I always thought that was very fun. The second item I have is a 2DS. Sorry, it's really dusty. I love the colorway on this one. The stylus doesn't exactly fit because my brother, who is my younger brother, he accidentally broke this DS when he was borrowing it, and a couple of years ago for my birthday, he fixed it for me, which I thought was very sweet. I think it was just the screen that was broken. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this one still has battery. I didn't think it would turn on. Alright, so I have Animal Crossing, and on this one, let's see if we can draw something. This still has a full battery, that's crazy. Oh, I feel like I forgot how to use this thing. Crossing New Leaf and Terraria. And let's see, my brother put a lot of games on here for me. I guess this is like the NES Mario. We've got Zelda 2, Mario Kart, Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, Pokemon Red, Kirby Clash Deluxe, and some other Pokemon programs, I think. But yeah, that's so funny. I wonder if I have a me on here. I actually haven't used this thing in like over multiple years. It's been a long time. Let's see. I'm not actually gonna show you these because my real family names are on here. But cool to know that this works. Okay, she is powered off. Let's put this back in. Sorry, there's a siren outside that's like super loud. The last item I have is this delightfully clicky Nintendo Switch controller. It is not an officially licensed one, and it's dirty. I got this when I was in Tokyo. I forgot what the store was called. It wasn't a game store. They just happened to have a bunch of colors of these, and it was really affordable. And I don't know how well you can see the texture, but it's like very matte. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's like so many hairs on me right now. I think they also had a gray and a blue and a black color. But obviously pastel pink is the winner. It's the cutest one. Oops, I just turned it on. I don't have that many Switch games, but I do play Skyrim for Switch, like I said. And I also have Animal Crossing New Horizons, but like a lot of other people, I've gotten really tired of playing that game. And I have a few downloaded games as well. I really like A Little to the Left, A Little to the Left, A Little to the Left, A Little to the Left. Or is this your left? This is your left. Which is a very ASMR game. Like, I feel like if you've never heard of that and you have a Switch, you should definitely check it out. It's really satisfying. It's an organizing game. I've been really interested in looking for a, what do they call it? Like a tycoon game. When I was a kid, I was very obsessed with Zoo Tycoon. Zoo Tycoon, Marine Mania, Zoo Tycoon, Dinosaur Digs, all of that. So if you guys know of any like management simulator games, please send them my way. I think I would have a blast with them. And honestly, that would be a really fun video to make. So yeah. But that's all of the video game lore I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope this was relaxing. And please talk to me about video games in the comments. See you later.